Ever since I got to America, I've been hearing people saying Jim Crow this, Jim Crow that, Jim Crow here, Jim Crow there. So in my head, I'm like, who could this guy be? What could he had actually done to the black community that could make everyone speak this bad about him, right? But you see, there was a time in America when the law could determine your worth based on your skin color. There was a time in America when the black people were being told where to live, where to sit, where to learn, and the worst of it, how to dream. That system was called Jim Crow and not a human being. It was not just racism, it was racism being put into law. And today, I don't want to share just history, but I want to honor, I want to respect the lives of the black people that actually fought a system. They fought and they survived a system that was meant to erase them. So today, let's get into it. Jim Crow was a set of laws and customs enforced mainly in the southern part of America, which started around the late 1800s all the way to the mid 1900s. You see, during this time, Jim Crow law actually enforced racial segregation, meaning it separated the black people from the white people in every aspect of life, such as housing, churches, bars, hospitals, schools, and even the worst part, in cemeteries. Because you as a black person, the fact that you're dead or the fact that like you died doesn't mean that your skin color will not determine where you should be buried, because you cannot be put in the same ground with the white person. Yeah, the message was so clear: separated but never equal. Jim Crow told black Americans, you're inferior, you do not belong, and you definitely do not deserve. So in 1896, there was a black man called Homer Plessy. He told the whites to challenge the segregation laws by sitting in an all-white railroad car. Unfortunately, he got arrested. His case was then taken to the US Supreme Court, and I will say this: if you guys know the crimes that you have to commit in order for your case to be taken to the US Supreme Court at that time or even now, it was never this case. Never. But then again, his case was taken to the US Supreme Court. Over there, the judge said segregation is legal. So legal, as long as those facilities were separate but equal. But it was never equal, because if you go to the black neighborhoods, they were neglected. Black schools were underfunded. Black lives were devalued, but they never failed to collect the money from black people. They never failed, and this decision alone gave birth to discrimination that actually existed for more than 50 years, and nobody did anything. So if you hear people talk about Jim Crow left and right, yeah, no, it was horrible, because under Jim Crow, black children, they never had anything at all. Notice, under Jim Crow, black kids who went to school were being forced into broken classrooms. They used outdated textbooks, and the desks were overcrowded. But for the white kids, that was the reverse. Jim Crow tried all means to crush black humanity, but failed big time. I mean, from classes to courtrooms, from churches to street, blacks resisted with courage, with unshakable strength. They said no, they fought. This issue is not about pain, but it's about survival, it's about resistance or resilience, it's about truth. Remembering Jim Crow is not about living in the past, but it's about making sure that the future does not repeat itself. And when we remember, we honor, and when we honor, we rise. One love. I hope you learned something today. Thank you for watching. See you on the next video.